This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
Cloudy, warm, and humid this noon hour. This is a live look at the farmers market in Kirkwood. For the second day in a row, showers and thunderstorms are possible. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. Once again, not everyone will get wet, but it seems summer has definitely arrived. Everyone's warm. Meteorologist Tracy Hinson tracking the chance for rain. She's in the Weather First Weather Center.
Alrighty, so yes, we are tracking a few showers that are coming through. Started off with a bit of energy over in Columbia that has since sort of fizzled out a bit. We have a second area here, very disorganized. That's kind of the theme of yesterday's storms. It's the theme of what we're going to see today. It's the theme of what's going to come overnight as well. Let's go ahead and track this out together through the rest of our day today. So we'll have a few more scattered showers and storms that'll develop. You can see here by 5 o'clock, a little bit down to the south, a little bit up to the north, disorganized being the key word. Here's 8 o'clock for us as that continues to move right along. And then we're a little more dry as we head into the overnight hours before a front arrives for us. So today we'll have more showers and storms this evening, 84 degrees for our high temperature. Winds will be out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Coming up, I'll outline the rain we're expecting overnight, early tomorrow morning for Wednesday, and then the drier and slightly cooler conditions we have in our forecast.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Tracy. A 2-year-old boy who investigators say was killed by his own mother is being laid to rest today. A funeral for Isaac Baum will begin in about 2 hours in Festus. Police say Ashley Parmalee confessed to drowning the toddler in Jefferson County last week. She's also accused of killing her 9-year-old daughter, Scarlett Parmalee. Her funeral was held yesterday. Happening today, St. Louis Alderwoman Kara Spencer will officially kick off her campaign to run for mayor of St. Louis. A kickoff party will be held at the Post Building on Tucker at 5 p.m. Spencer will challenge first-term Mayor Tashora Jones. Spencer lost to Jones in 2021. Our political editor Mark Maxwell will be at that kickoff event. Look for his reports tonight on 5 on Your Side at 5, 6, and 10. President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan is expected to roll out in 3 weeks, but a legal challenge puts it in jeopardy. 5 on Your Side's Diamond Palmer has more on the lawsuit being heard in a federal courtroom right here in St. Louis.
Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is leading a lawsuit which includes other attorney generals from Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, North Dakota, Ohio, and Oklahoma. The lawsuit is against President Joe Biden's revised student loan forgiveness plan, and a federal judge heard the arguments on Monday in St. Louis. The plan is known as the Saving on a Valuable Education, or SAVE, which would set monthly payments based on income. Some borrowers could also see their payments completely waived. The lawsuit argues the plan was never authorized by Congress, and President Biden doesn't have the, quote, authority to make that major of a policy. Former Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt sued over Biden's first student loan forgiveness plan and was successful. So let's break down what President Biden's plan means to borrowers. According to the White House, this year, $1.2 billion has been approved for 153,000 borrowers. Through executive action, in total, the administration has approved $138 billion in student debt cancellation for almost 3.9 million borrowers. Despite all of this, the Biden administration is still urging borrowers to sign up for the SAVE plan. But a federal judge here in St. Louis says it could take a couple of weeks to make a decision in this court order, but the SAVE plan is still set to roll out July 1st. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Diamond Palmer, 5 on Your Side.
Right now, federal prosecutors are painting President Biden's son as a drug addict who knew what he was doing when he lied on federal forms to purchase a gun in 2018. Meanwhile, the attorney for Hunter Biden says he'll call the president's brother as a witness in the case. Hunter Biden is charged with 3 felonies stemming from the purchase when he was, according to his memoir, addicted to crack. At this point, we don't know if he'll testify. Opening statements in the case are underway in Delaware. New at noon, President Biden will announce his executive order that will temporarily shut down asylum requests. The shutdown goes into effect immediately. The order means anyone who crosses the southern border without authorization will generally be ineligible for asylum. President Biden will offer more details in an address to the nation at 1 this afternoon. NBC News will bring you his announcement live. New details today on a shooting that left 6 injured outside a North St. Louis nightclub. Police identify the Playground Bar and Grill as a problem property. It's the 19th time police have been called to that business this year, and Police Chief Robert Tracy says the department is working to address issues at the bar. The latest shooting happened Sunday night. Officers found more than 100 shell casings at the scene. All 6 victims are expected to recover. The end of the school year can often mean more gun violence in the city. It also means more teens are involved. There are curfew laws in St. Louis, but as 5 on Your Side's Laura Barcheski shows us, there are many loopholes.
In the city of St. Louis, there are 2 main curfews. One is for city parks. No one is allowed to be in the park between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. And there's another curfew for kids and teens. On Friday and Saturday, they can't be out on the streets unsupervised between midnight and 5 a.m. For the rest of the week, teens can't be out between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. Sharon Williams with St. Louis Moms Demand Action says people can always find a way around curfews.
I think because we have so many teens who are unsupervised during the evening time that I don't think a curfew would make much difference.
In the current law, there are some exceptions. Teens or kids can be out past curfew if they're with a parent, guardian, or someone over the age of 21. Williams says it's difficult to know what's going on because teens plan things through social media.
A lot of times the parents or those who are their guardians don't have any idea of what's being planned.
The biggest question is, do curfews work? SLU Criminology Assistant Professor Kenya Brumfield Young says it's hard to know exactly how it's enforced and the data tracking it is scarce.
But from what is available, it doesn't. For several reasons. One of them is often behavior displacement. So they may go somewhere where the curfews look different or where there's not curfews. And also, these activities don't have boundaries.
Brumfield Young says every year crime goes up in the summer for several reasons. One being young people don't always have a safe, stable home. The shortage of officers doesn't help either. On Monday, the city released the latest information on youth summer programs, job opportunities, and even put more funding into the rec centers to keep them open late on weekends.
But if we don't have any effective measures in place for them to do things at the recreation site, then it's just an open building.
To make these alternatives to crime work, the conversation can't just be between the adults. Brumfield Young says teens need a seat at the table.
Ask them a bit more of what they want and how they can see wanting to spend time with their friends and things like that, because that's really what a lot of it comes down to.
That was Laura Barcheski reporting. The city posted all of the information about these programs and job opportunities for summer. We've gathered all of the links for you in one place. You'll find it in the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com, or text the word career to 314-425-5355. We'll text you the links. Still ahead, spending the morning with dozens of veterans as they prepare for a trip to Washington, what the honor flight means to them. Plus, the frightening moments when a monster truck knocked a live wire into a group of spectators. And the Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk is this Saturday in Tower Grove Park. I will be your MC starting at 9 a.m. Money raised supports breast cancer research, care, and screening. 5 on Your Side has been a proud partner of the walk for more than 25 years. You can register by heading to this story in the As Seen on TV section of KSDK.com or text Komen to 314-425-5355. We'll send you a link.